Hello everyone, this is Natasha and we're live at Staff TV. As we know, it's the BBN highlights. Yes. So I'm absolutely excited and I'm sure you are too. And I'm sure your notifications have been turned on already, waiting to hear what's going on. So stay tuned. Let's get straight up to the juice. Remember your green tea, coffee, water, whichever. Stay tuned and let's get it going. So live giving you BBN Naija highlights, absolutely amazing. I'm here with my co-anchor Ashley. Absolutely lovely to have you here, darling. And Ella is not here today.
Yeah.
We
miss you, Ella.
We miss you. Shout out to you, darling. Come back to the studio real quick. You know how we love to hear your comments directly. You are the feisty one up here. Say it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well. To the very first highlight of today, Jackie B and J Paul as head of house. This time around, Big Brother said to himself, I'm going to do a real-time twist. I'm going to have double heads of house, no deputy.
Yes.
But I think their reign was one of the most boring ever.
But I think it was also peaceful.
Yes, right?
There was no drama. It was peaceful. And there was cooperation amongst the
both of them.
Yeah, there was cooperation. But I think there was a night J. Paul didn't sleep in the head of house.
Oh, really?
Except if I was mistaken, but I think there was a night he spent
with Sasuke.
Yeah, so I don't know whether this season, if it's not wrong.
Yeah.
But based on last season, you cannot be head of house
and sleep out.
Yeah, so, but other than that, it was just easy breezy for them.
Okay, probably it was easy breezy because they're a boring set of people, but I really do not know, but then it's fun. Alright, to the very second highlight of the day. Now you know, there is no how we would have been able to talk about this highlight without Boma.
Yes.
Boma carried the show the whole of this season. Like, it was crazy.
Yes. The entire week was about Boma and Tega.
So for this very highlight, it's Boma and Tega saga. Sounds so nice, Boma and Tega saga. They had a serious issue.
Yeah.
You know, Tega having said Boma is a kiss and tell. You know, you're saying our business when you ought not to be saying our business, and all of that being so livid. And we all know Queen was stoking the fire because she went about saying all sorts of things in the house. Yeah. What do we think about that? I think Boma never hid the fact that he's what he is. I think he calls himself the okra man.
Yes.
He never hid the fact that if you bring it, I'll take it, I'll move it, and all that. I'll say what I want to say.
Yeah.
So I was shocked when Tega was so pissed. You know, the whole drama. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I was shocked that she was, because we already know who Boma is. I mean, he has said every other thing, so why would your own be so
any different?
Yeah, so I don't understand why she got so worked up about it, but like you said, they were just the highlights for the week. Like, those two just kept their
back to back
every single day. There was something someone would talk about because of them. So it was interesting to see all that drama happen and all that. But I don't understand why Tega was surprised. Like, I just knew Boma would just, even when he tells Angel or anybody don't tell, he will still be the one. So I don't know why she was surprised.
And the funny thing is, I don't understand. For me, I think I don't understand when certain men, especially when you think of yourself as an alpha male, or when you think as yourself as matured, so to speak, you go and kiss and tell. I think it's a horrible character trait.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's very mature.
It is because, I mean, we all say what happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas. Like, anything that happens, any intimate thing that happens should be between you and the person that it happened with. Like, there's no reason. I know, yes, as human, especially when you have close friends, sometimes you just drop something here and there. Yeah. But when you go about telling all manner of persons, it's just horrible.
Very rude, downright disrespectful, almost like you don't give two hoots about the person you're talking about. Yes. Anyway, it's their biz. Let's go on to the very next highlight of today. Okay, so for this one, Boma again. Boma and Angel dispute. There was no how we're not going to talk about this.
Yeah.
It was heated.
It was
so heated. I think Angel was willing to go home that day. Like she wanted to get physical.
Yes, but she was slow to get angry. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an outlet to the whole drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
At first she was handling it, in a calm way. I was like, okay. But the next minute it was just as if something just like a knot got loose in her head and she just lost it.
Yeah, I think Boma kept saying stuff.
Yeah,
and it kept like pushing her.
In my opinion, Boma was disgusting. Like he was too disrespectful. Like too disrespectful, because your beef is with this girl, but you started going after her family. You start talking about her mental health. Like, what the heck? Come on, how low can you go?
How low?
Her mentally ill patient, she's said insulting her family and all that. He really went low.
And the funny thing is, him saying that he would like to put out a movie on your mental health.
He said I was like, are you serious? Like, are you serious?
I don't get it.
I was not feeling like maybe he's saying that to redeem himself.
Probably.
Because I don't understand where that is coming from. I mean, how can you say you want to put out a movie about mental health and yet the person that has been open about her struggles with mental health, you use it to insult her in an argument? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Like, I think this particular period, Boma just showed himself a whole lot.
Yes.
He showed who he really was.
And you heard what happened with the wife. Like, right after the misunderstanding happened, the wife now wrote on her Insta story. She didn't call names, his ex-wife.
Yeah.
She didn't call names. She just talked about how, when God decides to fight for you, he really starts allow people to show themselves for who they really are. And now everybody will know that you're not the crazy one. Like, she didn't call his name, but you know that she was throwing shades at him. Like, he's finally showing everybody who he really is and all that. So I think that's his character. He just tried to keep it for a while, but over time your true nature will come out. So that's just what happened.
I think well, at the end of the day, I think it's really horrible when people take your personal story and they turn it into like a caricature or try to ridicule you with it. I think it is the lowest of characters ever. If someone tells you something in privacy, in secrecy, in confidence, character says, no matter how pissed you are or how angry you are.
Yes.
Anyway, I hope it works out well for him. So on to the very next highlight. Alright, so the next highlight goes Sasuke and J Paul's situationship. There is no how we won't talk about this. Sasuke, having to enjoy both worlds.
Yeah.
Attention from Cross. I think even Cross is beginning to get tired at the point in time. But now she's getting all cozy with J Paul, letting J Paul, get all intimate with her to an extent and all of that. Do you think she's beginning to really like J Paul? Because she's beginning to send him some kind of green lights.
Yes, I think she's beginning to like J Paul more. At least that's what I thought until Saturday night. Yeah. That she ended up with Cross. So again, the girl is really confusing us. Like, she just decides.
Stick to one.
Decide. But I can't not talk about the fact that we both know if it was a guy that was doing this with two ladies, he would have his name on the cross.
He'll be out of the house. Yes. Straight up.
But funny enough, everybody, both male and female, were cheering her on, like she's juggling two men under the same roof. And I'm impressed with the fact that there's no friction between the guys.
Oh no.
Like, they're not friends.
Whatever you give me, I'll take.
Yeah, but they're not beefing themselves, they're just cool with themselves, like whatever. I mean, she'll eventually choose whoever she wants.
Yeah.
So
but I think the hit is not so much on Sasuke, because she said it outrightly to Ebuka.
Yes.
I'm enjoying both attentions.
Yes.
So if you still want to give me attention, I'll work with it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I hope she still actually doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you're enjoying both worlds, and then at the end of the day, when you lose both,
yes, you not feel
it can mess you up real bad. So I hope it works for her at the end of the day. On to the next highlight then. Alright, so this very next highlight, Biggie's Dynamo twist. Biggie was ready for the housemates
like
this time
Anybody
around.
can go. Like, anybody can just go.
I think behind the scene, Biggie's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired. Everybody's taking the hit. And then he says, you know what? 2 housemates, head of house, every other person up for eviction.
Yes.
And then he decides, oh my God, this is going to be a king-size eviction.
Yes.
I think it was very welcome. I welcomed it. A lot of people needed to leave the house.
Because if he had gone through the whole nominate and all that, there are still some people that would probably that are out now that would still be in the
Yes.
house. So as you just said, don't nominate. Everybody, let the viewers decide. And I like that that's what happened.
It was-
we all decided who is going home.
It was so crazy. I'm sure all through the house, everybody was tensed up.
Yes.
You know, wondering, oh my God. But at the end of the day, Biggie will be Biggie. He has to do what's best for the viewers, what's
Yeah.
best for the house. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. So, guys, TAF TV. You know you want to like, you want to follow, you want to subscribe, you want to comment, you want to turn on that notification. You know how you enjoy this tea. You know how you enjoy this camaraderie. You know how you enjoy getting the BBN highlights from us. So do the needful and follow us on all social media platforms using @TAF TV. Alright, looking forward to communicating with you and looking through for your comments. Alright, so for the very next highlight, Tega stigma as a married woman frolicking with Boma.
Yeah.
This did not work well. It did not just go down well with Nigerians. It did not go down well with anybody. Everybody was like, you know what, guys, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done with these people. And housemates were even talking about it. But my angle, not like I'm canvassing for what happened, but my angle is, the married woman isn't complaining. You know,
Yeah.
she's very much into it. So I was wondering why it had such a big time backfire on social media.
We're Africans. We still, even though we only hold on to culture when it favors us.
Yes.
But in this case, as long as we're not the one under the fire, we try to bring up this whole culture thing, right? So it's unacceptable for a married woman to do such on national TV. I think if you notice what a lot of people were saying is she's doing it on national TV. So it's almost like do it behind closed doors,
But not
on national TV. So I feel like that's why it didn't work for her.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, if Tega had actually played the married woman
Card.
in the house,
Like Michael did.
yes,
in the
it
other
would have
season.
worked for
Yeah.
her. Because first of all, other married women, there are a lot of married women that want to go for this show.
Yeah.
So they'll be happy that someone, because she's the first married woman to go for
Absolutely,
Big Brother.
yeah, true,
So
that's true.
they'll be like, okay, she's doing it well, she's keeping to herself. You know, if she plays this whole mommy, because at first she was busy in the
Mommy,
kitchen.
yes,
And she
and
played this whole mommy
yes.
role, this what why money is doing and all that. It would have worked in her favor.
I think there was pressure in the house. I think it was pressure.
Yeah.
Everybody's coupling up their ship, and it began to look like this
need-
strategy works.
Yes, yes.
How am I going to run it?
Yes.
With
I
who
think
am I
that's
going
what
to run it?
happened, yes.
So I think that's what happened, and then she began to say, okay, you know what? If Boma is down with it, let's make it work.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Nigerians like, no matter how hypocritical we are, this one.
But I think she
no.
went too far. If she
Yeah.
had gotten really close to Boma, right?
Yeah.
Almost like the way we knew how Mercy and Michael were kind of close in the
Yes.
house. Like just maintain that closeness, you know, so that
But
if
no
you're
intimacy.
up, yeah, if you're up, Boma's fans will vote for you.
Yeah.
Boma is that kind of thing. But they now got intimate. I think that's when it started to irritate people, and not just once. Like a couple of times. So it started to
Yeah.
irritate people, like everywhere, your bed, executive lounge, like come on. So
Yeah.
I think that's just why it didn't work for her.
Okay, well, guys, on to the very next highlight. The games. I am always excited when the games come up because it's the time to get some moolah.
Yes.
Some little change here and there. And we know we had winnings from the Pepsi challenge.
Yes.
500k each person, Dubai trips, you know, we had the boom play, we had the pickup line. Did you watch the pickup lines?
Not really.
That was so
but,
beautiful.
but I saw a clip of Michael and I was impressed.
It was so beautiful. I felt like, okay, talk to me.
Yeah, I liked Saskia's reaction. She was like, kill me already.
It was so beautiful. The guys did such a fantastic job with the pickup lines, you know. And then the boom play, getting all the winnings. I think that was so interesting.
Yeah.
You have any take on any of the games?
Not really. I enjoyed all of them, and I'm glad that they are using this opportunity to, because at the end it's just going to be one winner.
Oh,
so
yes.
I'm glad that they're using
Yes.
this opportunity to
grab all you can.
yes,
grab.
grab all they can. Yes, and I have to talk about the what's it called, listening party. Is that what I'm calling
okay,
it?
yeah.
To a Savage
Yeah.
True Play. So
that was fantastic.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was an opportunity for me to actually listen to the EP. I've been
Yeah.
dragging my leg to listen, so I
Oh.
used that day, like as it was on, I just listened to it. So it was fun. Their games the entire week.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
On to the next highlight. Oh, White Money and Queen situationship. Now this time around, I don't even know what's going on, but it looks like White Money is beginning to get, some kind of cozy with Queen. He's beginning to like really want her attention. I don't know if it's because JMK is out of the house.
Yeah.
But he's beginning to seem to want all of that closeness with Queen, and Queen seems to be wanting that whole attention. What do you think about it? What's your take?
Well, I think he's getting fond of her. Like they are always together. She's
Yeah.
always around him. She talks with him. She listens to him when he's talking. So I think he's now fond of her. He would really miss her if she got evicted. Yeah. So he's now fond of her.
I think he's closest with her in the house.
Yes. But I think he's still being careful. He's still holding back, because they've gotten close enough that if it were some other housemates, they would have started getting
intimate. Yeah.
So I think he's still holding back a little. Reasons we don't know. Hopefully he'll tell us when he's out of the
Hopefully.
house. But yeah, I kind of like seeing two of them together. I was really hoping that she doesn't leave, because I feel like she's now protecting him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know whether you saw how she got really defensive when Pere was coming at White Money a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
and she really, like, she was just wait. She just said something little, and Pere just told her, "I'm not talking to you. Mind your business," and she just went. So that she's really, and she was even angry with White Money. That, why don't you like defending yourself?
Yeah.
So I like that, she protects him, because I think White Money is really trying not to stain his image and all that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I like two of them together.
Okay. On to the next highlight. Big Brother Naija strategy brouhaha. Now this is a brouhaha. Why? Because it's you never can tell what strategy is going to work for you.
Yes.
So you're thinking, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to come as the hot girl of the house. I'm going to come as the it girl of the house. I'm going to come as the it guy of the house. And it just doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Boma had this strategy of being an alpha male, and you know what? If any girl comes with me, I'll get with her and all that. Oh, more it backfired.
Yes.
Tega felt the whole pressure and was thinking shipping works.
Yeah.
She went with it, and it's like, no way, girl.
Yes.
Maria, the pretty hot Ave Maria.
Yeah.
It just did not
It didn't
work for her.
Exactly, it didn't.
So it's like this particular season 6. It's like you don't even know what is going to work. You can't even predict who is going to win.
Yeah.
And with all the twists and turns coming from Big Brother and all of that,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about that?
It's just like you said, like almost you just don't know what strategy will work.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, if you're going into the house, the most important thing is to try and be yourself.
Yeah.
Then when you get, that's why you have to always be on your game. Like when you get it, try and figure out your other housemates and know what you would do to, because I feel like Cross's strategy is working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not getting on anyone's toes, so he's not playing the whole I'm going to be annoying, I'm going to always cause trouble. He's not playing that card. And even though he's coupled, he likes, let me not say coupled, he likes Sasuke. He's not limiting himself to only spend time with Sasuke.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to spend time with
That is what Saga is doing that I don't understand.
Yes. So
I think Minnie recently even started telling Saga, like to try to mingle with other people.
So I don't know. Any strategy works, but I think it's important that when you get into the house, you try and figure out the rest of your housemate before you completely decide what strategy will work.
And I think like even getting into the house, you have to be willing to adjust your game plan.
Yes.
If you went into the house and you said this is what I'm going to be, and then like you said you look through the atmosphere and you're like, okay, I should tweak it a bit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's what it is. So very much well. So we're going to the very next highlight of the day, which is the last highlight of the day. This is the quarter pole eviction.
Yeah.
Big Brother was not having it. He's like, 10 people just have to go. What's going on here? But it was actually thought they were going to be up to 5 to have been evicted. But then 4 I didn't really. Okay, I would say I did not see Tega and Boma live in the house.
But I did not know Tega would be the least. Like, I did not know Tega would be the least. And to be honest, I didn't know Boma would go.
I always did feel Boma was going to be, if not the top 3, but the top 5.
Okay.
That was my thinking.
Okay.
Because he seemed, right from the beginning, he seemed to have his game on.
Yeah.
You know, and the people seemed to like him, but his strategy just didn't work. In the space of 1 week, he messed everything up.
Yeah.
Like,
but what I want to understand is, what strategy is Yusuf using to keep himself in that house? Like, Yusuf was in bottom 6. How?
Yusuf needs to give us a lowdown. He needs to absolutely give us a lowdown because I do not understand it.
Yeah.
You're not doing so much.
And you're still...
We almost cannot even see you in the house.
Yes.
But you are in the house. I'm like, he needs to let us know what's going on.
You, like, the fact that, okay, we don't know where he was on the table.
Yeah.
But at least he had more votes than Saga and Nini. Like, obviously Nigerians don't care about being a couple anymore. Because if that's the case, Saga and Nini would not be bottom 6. But Yusuf, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm hoping that maybe this week, at the end of eviction, there will be more clarity. But right now, I don't even know what works.
Well, why do we think Peace left the house? She basically was...
She's on the same boat with Yusuf.
Yeah,
Yusuf
hiding
did not
herself.
leave. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, even hiding doesn't even favor
It's not
everyone.
working
Yeah.
anymore.
So I don't know what is working this season. It's just whatever goes, I think.
Yeah, at the end of the day, whatever goes. Did you see how Angel cried? Like, she literally thought she was going to leave.
Yeah, she thought so.
Angel, darling, you're not going anywhere. I think a lot of people like you.
Yeah.
Alright, so unfortunately, we are at the end of today's highlight. I'm hoping you enjoyed it. My girl, Ashley. I'm sorry you didn't get to see Ella today. She'll be with us for the next one. Hopefully, we missed you, girl. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. And this is your girl, Natasha, and this is TAF TV. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms, okay? And subscribe at TAF TV. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.